So guys, today we are taking 30 NBA legends, including 5 meme players, and putting them into a wheel to draft them into the current teams of the NBA today. Then we will simulate a season and playoff simulation on NBA2K20 with live games to determine the winner. This is going to be a fun one. Upsets are bound to take place and anything can happen. And we're about to start this video, so boys, get your drink, get your snacks, sit back and relax. The wheel is up next. Let's get right into the video. So now onto the wheel. The Atlanta Hawks are up first, and we're going in alphabetical order of the NBA teams. And you see the wheel with all 25 NBA legends, including the 5 meme players. The list is on the right of the screen. Time to start the wheel. I am hyped. Hopefully your guys' favorite team at home gets somebody good. The Hawks are up first, and they're gonna get Kevin Garnett, adding to Trae Young and Benbury, as we know, the GOAT. The Boston Celtics are up next. You guys know this is my favorite team. Come on, please somebody good. Okay, we'll get Patrick Ewing. Okay, that's not a bad pick. We need a big man. We're going to get Patrick Ewing. The Brooklyn Nets to join KD and Kyrie is going to be Allen Iverson. Their backcourt is looking insane, I'm not going to lie. The Charlotte Hornets are up next. Can the Hornets get somebody good? They need somebody good. And no, they gave Bryant Scalabrine. So one of the 5 meme players is off the wheel, and now we're on to the Chicago Bulls. They're going to need someone good as well, and they're going to get T-Mac. The Bulls get Tracy Mcgrady. And you know what? I know there's so many other good legends, but I'm not mad at that pick if I'm Chicago. Let me know, Bulls fans, what you think of that. And the Cavaliers get the second of 5 meme players, Muggsy Bogues. Now, it's not really a meme, it's just kind of short, and there was nobody really else from back then I want to pick a meme player. So he is on the Cavaliers. Unfortunately, Cleveland, you got an 86 overall, but the Mavs get Isiah Thomas of the Detroit Pistons. Luka, Isiah Thomas, and Porzingis could be a good trio. And now the Denver Nuggets get Magic Johnson, 98 overall. We all know how good he was. In this field, there's like less than 10, 97, 98, 99. So if you get one of them, you're lucky. As we see the Pistons get one of them, it's Larry Bird. Larry Legend is going to Detroit. Now the Golden State Warriors are up next. Who's going to join Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson? It's going to be Penny Hardaway, the 6'7" point guard. That's going to be interesting. And now Houston is on the wheel. The Rockets will get Greg Oden. The 3rd out of 5 meme players is off the list. Greg Oden could have been special, man. Injuries killed him. Now the Indiana Pacers are up next, and they get Scotty Pippen. And like I said, there are Pacers fans in the comments counting how many times they lost in the first round. It's 17 in a row now. As we see the Clippers, they're going to get Steve Nash to join Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. The Clippers, I think, won 2 simulations ago. And we have the Los Angeles Lakers, the other team that won last simulation. It's going to get Ty Lue. They're going to get Ty Lue while LeBron and Ty Lue reunite, but as teammates now. So 4 of the 5 meme players are gone. And the Memphis Grizzlies get Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Big time pickup right there. 99 overall. I mean, I can't believe he's at 99, but Kobe's at 98. As we see that he gets Shaquille O'Neal, bringing him back to Miami. That's going to be fun to watch. Milwaukee is now up on the screen. Milwaukee lost by a bad referee call in the last video. Tim Duncan is now a Milwaukee Buck. And there are so many good players still up on the wheel. You got Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Oscar Robertson, Bill Russell. And talking about Bill Russell, he's going to Minnesota. Big time pickup to join Karl Anthony Towns, and the New Orleans Pelicans are going to get Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace. Only a 98. He should be a 99, but still an amazing player. The New York Knicks, they need somebody, and they're going to get the 98 overall Hakeem Olajuwon. Knicks fans, let me know down below what you think of that pick right there. And the OKC Thunder are up next, and they're going to get Dwyane Wade. He comes in at a 97 overall, and the Orlando Magic are up now on the wheel, and they're going to get Dirk Nowitzki. He's a 97 overall. We all know he's one of the best power forwards ever, and that championship run in 2011 was amazing. The 76ers get Jerry West, the logo. He's a 97 as well. Big time pickup to join Simmons and Embiid. And now the Phoenix Suns get John Stockton, one of the best point guards in NBA history, and the Portland Trailblazers are up next on the wheel, and they're going to get the last meme player. It's Matt Barnes. Unfortunate for Portland. I feel bad for you guys. That's going to be tough to win the simulation now. And the Sacramento Kings will get Dr. J, Julius Erving. So 4 teams left, and Michael Jordan is still on the wheel. Which team will be lucky enough to get him? And it looks like it's going to be the Spurs. So San Antonio fans, be happy. You just got the 99 overall best player on the wheel, Michael Jordan. Now the Toronto Raptors get Oscar Robertson, the originator of the triple-double, And the Utah Jazz with 2 teams left. It's Will or it's David Robinson. And the Utah Jazz will get David Robinson. That means 98 overall Wilt Chamberlain will be headed to the Washington Wizards to join John Wall and Bradley Beal. And that will wrap up the wheel. We're going to go check out the rosters here on NBA 2K20 next. On to the season and then the playoff simulation. First up, we're going to go through the rosters. We just have the wheel drafts, and I know people skip to the simulations, but if you watch the roster overviews with me, you guys are the coach. Comment down below if you're doing it right now. The 76ers got Jerry West, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, 97 for Jerry West, and the best power forward in history, Tim Duncan joins Giannis Antetokounmpo. These teams are stacked, as we see McGrady to Chicago and Muggsy Bogues to the Cavaliers. He was a meme player, like I said, but he was the best overall out of the meme players at an 86. He's their best overall player, which is kind of funny, but the Celtics pick up Patrick Ewing. Like I said, I'm not too mad about that. The Clippers got Steve Nash, one of the best point guards in NBA history as well. Grizzlies with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, John Morant, Hawks, Kevin Garnett to join Trae Young. But like I do in every video, guys, go to the comments, comment your predictions, or just comment anything and like the video for a chance to be shouted out in the next video, because in the last video, there you guys up on the screen who did so. I appreciate all the support recently. Like I said earlier in the video, you guys mean a lot. You guys have been going to my Instagram, my YouTube, subscribing, liking. But to be honest, my favorite thing about you guys and this channel is the comment section. I mean, everybody's always responding to one another. You guys talk about the video, you guys talk about NBA, and the notification gang, I see you guys every video early. So I appreciate that. And when I say I read every comment, I literally read every comment. I may not respond to every single one, but I do read them. Anyways, back to the video. Dirk Nowitzki, 97 overall on the Magic now. Dallas will get Luka Doncic to join Isiah Thomas and Porzingis. Oh, what I said? I said they get Luka. I mean, they get Isaiah is what I really meant. They join Luka and Porzingis. And Allen Iverson, Kyrie, and KD on the Nets. I mean, unbelievable team right there. The Pacers get Scotty Pippen at a 96 overall. Kobe Bryant to the Pelicans at a 98. He will join the young phenom in Zion Williamson. And Kobe Bryant, in my opinion, is the top 3 NBA player of all time. The Pistons get Larry Bird at a 98 overall. One of my favorite Celtics players of all time, behind Rajon Rondo. And look at, there goes my battery. So give me a second. I'm going to charge that. And back, the Raptors get Oscar Robertson. Houston ends up getting a meme player, but it's funny that he's the 3rd best player behind Russell and James Harden. And the Spurs get Michael Jordan, the GOAT of the wheel. And maybe the GOAT in real life. I'm saying maybe because LeBron has a chance still, I believe. That's a conversation for another video, as we see Stockton to Phoenix and Wade to OKC to join Chris Paul. Timberwolves get Bill Russell, 98 overall, to join Towns and D'Angelo Russell. Blazers, unfortunately, got a meme player, and they got Matt Barnes, 76 overall. I don't know how that's going to work out in Portland. The Warriors get Penny Hardaway, and I like that pickup right there, man. I'm not going to lie. They could have used a center like Wilt Chamberlain on the Wizards now. Fun question. Who do you guys think will win in a one-on-one? Wilt Chamberlain or Shaquille O'Neal? I don't really know, to be honest, but we're going to simulate to the end of the season to see who makes the playoffs. In the East, the Miami Heat with Shaquille O'Neal come out in the 1st place, and the Boston Celtics with Patrick Ewing are 2nd, Bucks with Tim Duncan and Giannis 3rd, Wizards with Wilt Chamberlain, the Pacers with Scotty Pippen, the Cavs with Muggsy Bogues, and the Nets with Allen Iverson are the teams that make it in the East. Everybody else missed out. So now let's check out the Western Conference. The Warriors with Penny Hardaway, the Clippers make it, Denver Nuggets, Utah Jazz, Mavericks, Lakers with Ty Lue, the Pelicans with Kobe, and the Grizzlies all make it. But look at the record, so low, it doesn't matter. They're the teams that didn't make the playoffs, as you guys see. And there is the bracket, the schedule. This is your last chance to make your predictions. Every team on here has a chance to win. I am ready, and I think you guys are ready as well. The first round of the simulation on NBA 2K20 is coming up right now. Starting off the playoff simulation, we're in Denver where the Nuggets lead the series 3-1, but the Lakers are trying to force Game 6. LeBron James on the road, down 2 with 43 seconds behind the back. To Anthony Davis, wide open, what a play. Lakers tie the game 105-105. Meanwhile, Denver at home with Magic Johnson have a chance to end the series here at 5. Johnson, one-on-one with Rajon Rondo, 33 seconds. In the paint to Jokic, takes the layup, missed it, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and the foul. Nikola Jokic, big-time play here in Game 5, gives the Nuggets a 2-point lead, and then making a 3-point lead. He missed it. Lakers have the ball down 2, 27 seconds, up to Rondo, now down to 25, dribbling, nowhere to go, good defense from Johnson, back out to LeBron James. Man, it is loud in Denver here. LeBron in the post, Davis has the mismatch on Barton, back his way in, out to Green, wide open for the lead. He missed it. Danny Green missed the wide open 3, and they foul. And how about the Denver Nuggets taking down the Los Angeles Lakers, the previous simulation winner in 5 games, 109-105. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Tim Duncan, the Milwaukee Bucks coming to Cleveland for Game 4 and sweep the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, I'm not sure how the Cavs made it with Muggsy Bogues and no other legends, but their season comes to an end in 4. In Boston, the Celtics are going to lose again. This time in the first round, the Philadelphia 76ers with Jerry West, 117-104. Their series and season is over. 1-point game in Brooklyn. It's Game 6. The Miami Heat lead the series 3-2. They're trying to end it here in Brooklyn. The 1 seed versus the 8 seed. Allen Iverson trying to keep the series alive. Step back, double team, out to Kyrie, puts it up and in. What a duel that is. Kyrie Irving and Allen Iverson, and they take the lead. Brooklyn is on their feet. They want Game 7. It's scoring Dragic for the Miami Heat. Here comes the pick from Shaquille O'Neal. Dragic, 38 seconds, in the post of Shaq. Drop step, goes up with the layup. Good defense, it's off. DeAndre Jordan gets the stop. Here come the Nets up 1. 30 seconds. They don't have to take a quick shot. It's Iverson. Splits 2 defenders. The lane. Rolls off the rim. Miami the rebound. They're going to go the other way with it. Down 1. 21 seconds. 1 second shot differential. Butler in the corner, Shaq. Here comes the double team. Shaq in trouble. Throws off the back of the rim. Butler picks it up. Here comes a pick from Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler. 8 seconds. Step back for the lead. Missed it. Adebayo the rebound and throws it down with 5.4 remaining. The Nets inbound. 5 seconds. Series on the line. C's on the line. 3 seconds. Underneath. All alone is Allen and he puts it in. 1.7. Are you serious? No timeout. Tragic. This for the series. No, and we got Game 7. What a wild finish in Brooklyn, and the Nets take Game 6. Unbelievable. After one of the most wild endings we've seen on this channel in Brooklyn, the New Orleans Pelicans with Kobe Bryant take down the Clippers with Steve Nash, 131-121 in Game 6, and they'll move on. John Wall trying to send the Pacers home in the first round. He's at the line. 3-point game with 1.8. The Pacers have no timeouts. They need to hope for a miss and a make, and they get the miss. Turner to tie the game. It's off. Washington will win this series in 6 in Indiana, and they'll move on. And now we see Memphis going down to the Warriors. I mean, the Grizzlies always give teams good fights, but they just couldn't get it done against Penny Hardaway, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson in 6 games, 130-115. Golden State is moving on. Tie game in Utah. It's Game 7. Winner go home. Ingles with the ball. 45 seconds in the paint to David Robinson, and he gets the layup. Jazz have the lead. Utah's random pick with David Robinson seems to be paying off. In Game 7, they have the lead. 43 seconds. Dallas on the road. It's Game 7. Porzingis with the ball at point guard. 1-on-1 with Gobert. What is Dallas doing? Now it's Kleber. Back to Porzingis. Route shot on Gobert. Won't go. They get the rebound up too. 31 seconds remaining. Ingles has the ball and can get the dagger here in Utah. 1-on-1 with Doncic. Driving. Good defense to Conley. 14 the shot clock, 10-second shot differential. Mike Conley in the post to David Robinson. Can he get a bucket again? Spin move, fadeaway jumper. Missed it. Curry with the rebound, and here come the Mavericks. No timeouts. Shot clock turned off. Down 2, 11 seconds. Thompson picks up the dribble to Kleber, and he puts it in. Tie game with 8.9. 1-on-5 from Isiah Thomas. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. It's Mitchell. 1-on-1 with Curry. Here comes a pick. They go to Robinson. Has a shot for the win. It's blocked. Kleber doing it on both ends. How about that? We got overtime in Utah. Kleber the GOAT. In overtime, 37 seconds. Utah down 1. They have the ball. Conley puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound it. And the Mavericks have it now up 1. 9-second shot differential. Thomas the drive. The layup is good. And all of a sudden the Dallas Mavericks are showing life on the road. Game 7. They're up 3. Man, I'm not gonna lie, Utah is choking right now. Jazz fans, you guys need something right now. It's Conley, missed a minute ago, has the mismatch on Kleber, in the post to Robinson. Robinson, layup is good. I mean, Robinson's doing everything he can. 1-point game with 17 seconds, they're gonna have to play the foul game. They go to the line. Isiah Thomas makes both free throws. It's a 3-point game. The season will come down to this. 15 seconds remaining. They need a 3 to force another overtime. Donovan Mitchell on top of the key. 11 seconds. Up to Conley. He's going to pull it early. Missed again. Mike Conley. Another miss. So the Mavericks were down 2 with 15 seconds in regulation. They get the bucket, get the stop, force overtime, and then they win the series. 119-114. They move on. After forcing Game 7, Brooklyn will fall on the road 135-132 to Miami Heat. What a first round, and now we have the conference semifinals. You guys see the matchups. Who do you think is going to make it to the conference finals? We're going to continue the simulation on NBA2K20. Let's go. starting off the conference semifinals, it's the Washington Wizards with Wilt Chamberlain going against Shaq, and what a matchup that was. But it was all DC, 131-115 in Game 5. They win the series in 5 and move on. And now in Dallas, it's the Warriors losing to the Mavericks in 6 games. Isiah Thomas, Porzingis, and Luka take down Penny Hardaway, Thompson, and Curry. We are in Denver for Game 7. Nuggets 50 seconds down 2. They have the ball. It goes to Millsap. Winner of this series will play Dallas in the Western Conference Finals. It's Magic Johnson at the top of the key, guarded by Lonzo Ball. 42 seconds in the paint to Millsap. 14 on the shot clock. Johnson cutting. They go to him. Acrobatic layup, and he puts it up and in. What a finish from Magic Johnson, and it's a tie game in Denver. 120-120. 35 seconds. Each team with a timeout. It's Lonzo Ball. Kobe in the corner. 1-on-1 with Magic. Lonzo in the paint to Zion. Throws it down. Timeout Denver. The Pelicans have a 2-point lead with 29 seconds. But how about that connection between Lonzo Ball and Zion Williamson? After the timeout, it's Denver down 2. Will Barton, 25 seconds. 4-second shot differential. They go in the post to Jokic. Jokic on Kobe. Puts it in. Big time play from Nikola Jokic. Ties the game with 20.8 remaining. Each team out of timeouts. New Orleans inbounding. It's Lonzo Ball. 18 seconds. Shot clock turned off. On the road, the fans are on their feet. Can the Pelicans make a play and win this series? Or do we got overtime in Game 7? 10 seconds. Lonzo Ball. Why is Kobe not touching it? 7 seconds. 6 seconds. They go to Ingram. Ingram down to 4. 1-on-1 with Barton. 3 seconds. Crossover. Loose in. Puts it up at the buzzer. Bang! Ingram wins the game of the series. Walk-off game winner in Game 7. And the Pelicans take the series. Unbelievable. Brandon Ingram, he lost the ball, came back with it, put it up, and put it in. Magic Johnson doesn't believe he got it, but I think he did. 124-122 in Game 7. Philadelphia's on their way to the Eastern Conference Finals, and they'll play the Washington Wizards, winning against the Bucks in 7 games. So how about Jerry West taking the Sixers all the way to Game 7 in the conference semis, and now the conference finals, the Bucks are officially eliminated. The Final 4, Dallas, New Orleans, Washington, Philadelphia. We're going to simulate the conference finals here in NBA2K20 to see who makes the NBA Finals. This is going to be a fun one. Let's go. Washington leads the series in the Eastern Conference Finals 3-1. Philadelphia on the road trying to force Game 6. Down 3 with 34 seconds. It's Jerry West in the post to Embiid. 1-on-1 with Chamberlain. Pump fake. Set back by Wilt. Wilt gets the ball, the fans on their feet. Washington the other way up 3. A shot here will give them the dagger and a win. John Wall. 1-on-1 with Jerry West. 14 the shot clock. Here comes the double team. Embiid comes up. Wall has to get rid of it. To Barton. To be on the corner. Won't take it. 1-on-1 with Horford. Down to 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Pull up jumper. The dagger. Bradley Beal gives the Wizards a 5-point lead. And that could be the series. No timeouts. Jerry West down 5. Up to Harris. Harris. 5 seconds. Horford. West. The 3. No good. Washington gets the rebound. And that's going to be it. The Wizards are going to the NBA Finals. Man, look at Bradley Beal, man. Look at that jumper. And Wilt holding up the Eastern Conference trophy. They will either play the Mavericks or the Pelicans. And in the Western Conference Championship, it was all Dallas. What a series. 2 great teams, but it comes down to Isiah Thomas and Luka Doncic moving past Kobe Bryant in 6 games. And man, what an NBA Finals we have coming up next. NBA Finals. How were your predictions? Did anybody get this? We got the Wizards with Wilt Chamberlain against Isiah Thomas and the Dallas Mavericks. Best of 7 simulation here on NBA2K20. Let's go. Game 6. Dallas has a chance to win the championship on their home floor. They're up 1 with 50 seconds. John Wall trying to force 7 for the Wizards. Fadeaway jumper. In and out. Dallas with the rebound. Isiah Thomas has it. 42 seconds. Up 1. 1-on-1 with Wall. Fans on their feet. Isiah Thomas up to Porzingis. Blocked by Chamberlain. Out of nowhere, Wilt gets the block. Here come the Wizards, down 1. 30 seconds remaining in Game 6. It's John Wall, 1-on-1 with Cleaver. That's the mismatch. Spin move, crossover, fadeaway. Won't go. Chamberlain puts it back. Wilt Chamberlain won a Game 6. He wants to force Game 7. Doing everything for Washington right now. 18 seconds. Shot clock turned off. A chance to win the game and the championship. It's Isiah Thomas. No more timeouts. 12 seconds, 11 seconds, good defense from Wall. Will they go to Luka? Will be Isiah, will Porzingis. 6 seconds, here comes the pick. Isiah the jumper for the win. He missed it. Chamberlain with the rebound, and the Wizards have it. How about the Washington Wizards in Game 6? On the road. I mean, Wilt Chamberlain will do it for them. The inbound, no time left, and we got Game 7. Big time game for Wilt, like I said. I mean, what a finish here in Dallas. And now in Game 7, it's 116 to 115. Washington has the ball up 1. Remember, they won Game 6 to be here. It's Bradley Beal, top of the key. Here comes the pick from Chamberlain. Beal, driving, throws it down. DC is on their feet at home. Here comes the inbound, Isiah Thomas, 25 seconds, missed the game winner in Game 6. They could have won the championship. On John Wall, Isiah Thomas, here comes the double pick, gonna take it, behind the back, one defense from Wall, step back, won't take it. They don't need a 3, they go to Luka, layup, puts it in. Big bucket from Luka Doncic. It's a 1-point game, and they're gonna have to foul. They end up fouling, 10.6 seconds, it's Bradley Beal off the line, he gets the first one. How about Bradley Beal in this simulation? Second one is good. No more timeouts. Season championship on the line. The Mavericks are down 3. 10.6. They need to force overtime. It's Game 7. Winner wins the simulation. And Porzingis, he launches it from the logo, and he missed it. It's off, and that should do it. The Washington Wizards will win the championship. Coming back from a 3-2 deficit, they win on their home floor in Game 7, and they deserve to celebrate. What was Porzingis thinking? 6 seconds. You're taking a 3 from the logo. Dallas fans, let me know your thoughts. I mean, you should go to Luka right there, but they did have no timeouts, so they couldn't make up a plan or play. But I mean, I'm going to talk about Game 6 Wilt. That's going to be his name. Let me know what you think about Game 6 Wilt down below. Maybe one of the most clutch players in the simulations. We have Bember, we have Jalen Brunson, we have Kevin Durant. I mean, Bradley Beal even made a name today in the simulations. But there you go. They're hoisting up the trophy. It's Wilt Chamberlain. Thank you guys so much for supporting. Let's get 3,000 likes. I'm going to read every single comment. It's your boy Halftime Rushes. Once again, thank you for all the support, and we out here.